Capricorn, it's Jackie from Sacred Journeys. How's it going? Hope you're having a great week. So let's take a peek at this weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. So this is the 26th, 27th, and 28th. Gosh, this is shaky. Sorry, there's a lot of wind going on today. Okay, well, this one blew off the top. So the Magician, Capricorn. The Magician is a great card. So this is about you having the power to create what you want. We all have the power and the authority over our own lives, whether we realize it or not. It's our thoughts and it's our choices and our actions that dictate what goes on for the most part in our life, right? Now, we can't control other people, granted, but we can control us. We can control what we choose. If we choose to stay, we choose to leave, what we choose to tolerate. That's all in our control. So Capricorn, looks like this weekend you're just being reminded that you have the power. You're the magician. So let's see what you want to do with it. And if there's anything that's not, ideal, to see what can you do. How can you choose something different? How can you work with what you got? Oh, no. Sorry. And the ego card flew up and out of here. So where are you afraid to make those choices? Where are you? The ego's about self-protection. The ego always has a bad rap, but it's like the job of the ego is to keep us safe. And it causes us to live in fear a lot of times, or scarcity, because it hates change. It hates to do something different because it likes the norm. Same old, feels safe. It could be boring as shit, but the ego likes that because it doesn't want to be, it just doesn't want to feel unsafe. It likes to be in control. So this is where the Magician card comes in. Are you being controlled by your ego, keeping you in a way stuck? Or are you choosing things that don't really benefit you, or anyone else for that matter, because you're afraid to change, because you're stuck in this self-preservation mode? Because you have the power to change. So, okay, on the flip side of this, I feel like I need to speak to someone about this. Can be over the top ego where you are maybe verging into manipulation. And because the magician can be a manipulator, spinning webs of deceit, okay? And that's also an egoic tactic to get what you want at the expense of others. So everything has everything can be polarized if we choose to see it. So this could be the shadow side of the magician, the ego side. So Capricorn, if you're out there doing some magic, make sure that it's for everyone's highest good, okay? And because really having to be controlling, having to have everything under your thumb is also a form of fear. It's a symptom of fear. So if you are acting in that, then maybe you just ask, okay, what am I afraid of that I have to be so controlling and manipulating? And I mean, if that's you. If that's not you, don't worry about it. Maybe it's somebody else coming into your reality that could be that way. And just it's a caution. Don't be manipulated, and don't be the manipulator, okay? Because that's not very nice. It's just ugly. And people can see right through it. Okay, so your next card was the Two of Air, which could be about being in a stalemate with someone, needing to make a decision, not having enough information. But it feels like this card is talking about, making a choice. So what are you choosing, and why are you choosing what you're choosing? Are you afraid, or are you trying to control something, someone, the situation? What are your choices about? What is underneath the choice? With all these cards, it just feels like there's some interesting energy here in Capricorn. Like, what are you doing? And why? Because you can do whatever you want, right? So on the plus side, it's like, yeah, you can create your future. Make sure you're not choosing out of fear and control, right? Because that's just no fun. Choose for your highest and best, and choose for everyone's highest and best, right? Because usually, if we are in integrity and in alignment with Creator of all of our choices will bless those around us. You know, it really will. At least it won't harm anyone. And I guess that's what I'm feeling. It's like, make sure that your choices are not harming anyone emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. Be the magician, but be the magician for the highest good of all. Okay, Capricorn? That's what I'm feeling for this weekend. So let me know how it goes. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.